I'm down to the Davis County, they call it the Davis County Justice Center. I call it the Injustice Center. And sheriff's office. Instructions. Okay. Service. Huh. ADA notice. Look at that. Look at that. There's the Constitution. Right there. Meet the people.
Have you been out, sir?
No,
What can I help you with?
I need to do a public records request.
Okay. And what records are you requesting?
I'm looking for the names, salaries, title, and disciplinary file of every sheriff's office employee.
Okay, so the names, the titles, and our salary are all available online.
Yeah, I'm doing the
Disciplinary
request
files,
here
they're not public.
verbally because I
Yeah.
can't type.
No, you're good. I can give you, we can fill out the request and everything, but we can't give you that information.
No,
'cause
yeah,
it's
I'm not
available
asking for the
online.
information right now.
Okay.
I'll leave my email.
Okay, and disciplinary records are not public, so they will not be given out.
They're not public.
Unless they've been found guilty or they're justified.
Right, that's what I'm asking for.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the rest of it you can get
I'm
online,
happy
but
to
you're
help
more
you
than welcome to fill it out.
Thank
And do you
you.
need one too, Walter?
Who am
Wally?
I? Wally?
What is your name?
Well, I told everybody here not to call me by my name. They
Well,
call
I know.
me Captain English or Doctor English.
Well, you told me that,
Wally.
you told me not to call you, not to
You were
call
mad
you.
at me last time I came in.
No, I was mad at you before you came.
Let's
The
go
last
ahead
time
and get
were
you
okay.
taken care of.
Thank you.
What is
Tell me
first
your
name?
name.
My name is
Walt.
the Vigilante.
Walt. And I called you Walter, and you said, no,
Yeah.
call me Walter, that's my
Spell
dad's
that for
name.
me.
He was not-
Vigilante.
I'm a good guy.
Lante.
I'm a really good guy.
Is that what your,
Okay, I just
That's
wanted
what
to
I go
make
by.
but is that what your
So not
I
license?
chewed out Butcher for
No, that's just what I go by.
Okay.
I'm doing an anonymous public records request.
Okay.
No.
Per grandma law, we have to
I've
be
told
able
no
to
public servant
verify
ever.
who you say you are.
No.
When we were talking about my son.
Okay, I'll fill this out for you and we'll deal with that later. Do you have an address?
Yeah, I must have.
Yeah, it's the Vigilance Committee.
I'm 76. Your son is?
Well, he was, now he's at Brown University.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Most of
1864
these guys like me, you become doctors or you become
at gmail.com.
community.
What's
I used to
your
be a
address?
real
No, that is the email address I'm giving you.
What is your address?
That's the address
It
that I
is.
want the document sent to.
Passed it the first
Okay.
time.
What is your?
Okay, you can call
I'm
me
not
Walt.
giving you that
Okay,
information.
Never disrespect you.
Okay.
That's why I'm like,
Okay.
I'm trying to think, Wally.
So do you work
Walter,
here?
Yeah. I
Okay.
was on the
Let
other
me
side
ask
of
you a
the window when
question.
we were talking.
Is Butcher here?
Butcher?
Yeah, Butcher.
I don't know.
What an appropriate name. You know I got arrested, right? You can see it in my videos. I'm
The
Utah
Vigilance
Defender.
Committee.
I got
1864
arrested by I'm taking
at
it to
gmail.com.
court. I got 5 federal lawsuits
For
coming
what?
up.
I mean, for what did you get arrested?
For nothing.
Well, I
Your
know.
telephone
what did
number,
they
sir?
cite me?
I'm not
Well,
giving that
If a
information.
cop puts their hands on me, remember, I used to be in law enforcement for
Okay.
3 years. I have a
What
criminal
information would you like
investigative
for me to
MOS
place
out of the
in here that
military.
you are seeking?
Okay, that's
I would like the names,
So,
titles, salary, and
can I put you on the
disciplinary files
What was your name?
of every sheriff's office
I talked to
employee.
Lori. You could probably hear our conversation. This is the gal that I got in the argument with. The gal back there. I don't forget faces.
Susan? No, she was the
No,
next
no,
one.
no. Susan's outstanding. I've complimented her.
Are you
I got in
Susan?
an argument
The gal?
with you the first
Okay.
time you
Well,
came.
Glad to hear that you're outstanding.
Okay. I can be a nice person.
Okay.
I could be the meanest son of a bitch
Disciplinary
you've
for
ever met. Your son
every
has that
sheriff's
straight.
deputy or employee?
Employee
Yeah, I don't care.
that's been found guilty of their disciplinary. I just want that record.
Murdering our children. Now I'm finding out that DCFS.
She said you can't get them, they're private unless they've been found guilty,
And they get in
of something.
Yeah, and then they take the mothers. and
which
they throw
I
them
don't
in
believe
jail.
that's true. They're public record. They should be public record.
I've done it, yeah. Having an explosion. So I talked to Butcher,
She's actually a government records
and
access
you already
management
knew who I was, and
specialist.
never introduced
So she knows
myself.
better than I do
Now, she was
because she's been certified.
I said,
So
"Don't you ever
I'm
find
gonna
Walt again."
I'm gonna go ahead and put
You knew
down
my
what you're
history.
asking.
Okay.
And then
what
I
we
find
will
out
release
everybody
you,
around
we
here
will
knows who
release
I am.
you. And
That
if
sounds
we
good.
cannot, then we will let you know why.
And you know.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I can find out whether it meets federal law.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for you
That's fine.
viewers that are watching
So,
right now, because
name,
this is probably
title, salary, and
really
disciplinary
boring
file
content.
for every
boring.
employee.
No,
of
no,
the
no, no,
sheriff's
no, no.
office,
Thank you.
Who has been found guilty of
An infraction or whatever.
I don't know. I'll have to.
Is-
Whatever the disciplinary file is.
Butcher's
When
not
I
here,
have
then
that
I'd like to talk to Kirkland.
that will
I
only be
like
for
it.
those
Let me go see
individuals
He's a
who
good
are all
cop.
of the
I
records.
don't say that.
So
Right.
the
Yeah, he
disciplinary
is a
file
really
is
good
what we
guy.
want
And
for
it's
those
Lori?
who've been
Yeah.
guilty.
Okay,
But
Lori.
you
Yes.
want the other information for all of the others. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to say, in disciplinary files, And I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna speculate, I'm gonna stipulate specifically
So here's the
disciplinary
office of the people in here. And,
solely for records. Solely for
Lori
those
hopefully is gonna go get,
found guilty
one
of
of the
these
chiefs.
infractions?
Yes,
Okay.
whatever the disciplinary infraction was. They were disciplined for something, right? So, so their disciplinary file.
Okay.
So this is, the sheriff.
And then I would also like to know who the ADA coordinator is.
To me, and then there's Chamber West,
I,
Chief Deputy.
that's information, not record.
So,
You understand?
As far as I'm concerned,
I'm doing a public records request
I understand
for the
that,
name
but
of the
that-
ADA
I
coordinator.
just want you to be aware, most of what you're asking for is information rather than a record. But so
They should be on record if they're the ADA coordinator. I want their name.
okay,
Yeah.
I'm just breaking down for you the explanation as to
Yeah.
how that kind of plays out. So what you're asking for is information, not
so
necessarily
what
a
my
record.
friend here is doing is.
Well, I want
he's
their employee record
requesting
too.
ADA,
Okay.
Yeah, if they're the ADA coordinator, I want to know who that is specifically.
and their qualifications. Excuse me, you're Susan, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she's a very nice lady. First time I met her wasn't a fun time. She's very
Wants to know
proficient,
who the
competent.
ADA coordinator is
Mm-hmm.
and their
Their salary. I just want,
that
I want
would have
them
been
to-
covered if
right.
you're an employee of the sheriff's office.
but I
that's
need to know that title and that person's name that is specifically the ADA coordinator.
Okay, because you would have already been provided that
Right.
there, so I'll put that here.
Yeah,
Is that okay?
sure, that's fine.
I apologize, I don't have the tidiest handwriting. Are you,
No,
are you okay?
mine would be a lot worse, Susan.
So are you okay with what I have written here?
I do. I am.
Okay,
I'm fine.
I'm representing you in this moment, so I want to
Okay.
make sure that you're satisfied. Now, from these, can you see this well enough for me to mark what you want me to mark? The records are public record and must be disclosed.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. I am the subject of the record?
No.
No. I am the parent or legal guardian?
No.
No, okay. I am the person, I'm trying to read upside down, I apologize.
Who submitted the
What?
request records? Yes.
Okay. I am authorized to have access to the records by
No. No.
proper and lawful execution. of
I'm
the-
authorized, but I don't have an attorney that's doing it. I'm a citizen journalist.
Okay.
Being,
I'm the person whom disclosure must be made. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read this upside down.
I am the person of
To
whom
a
disclosure
lawful-
must be made pursuant to lawful court order. The court hasn't ordered this. No,
Certainly. Okay.
I don't believe so.
Okay. No, and no subpoena. And you haven't requested expedited, I imagine.
Sure. Yeah. I'd like the 10-day turnaround. Yeah.
Okay, not rushed beyond that.
Right.
Okay, and then this is going to make me crazy trying to read it upside
Yeah.
down. I apologize. I wish only to view, or I wish to obtain copies of the records. And
I just want to view them. You just email them to me, then I can view them that way. Right. And if I want to print them off, I can.
okay.
Yeah.
So that would not be a view. Me letting you view something.
Oh,
would be
yeah,
You
no.
coming here, and I would allow
No.
you to
Yeah.
do it.
No. I want the electronic record
Okay.
sent to me.
What is your maximum expense approval? The form gives. I agree to pay copy costs of the amount of not
so
exceeding
they're
X
discussing
amount.
his grammar
If
request.
estimated copy costs
For
exceed
the-
the
There,
amount.
there's no charge for
ADA
electronic.
coordinator.
Actually, there is. We
It's
have,
an email.
sir, I
There's no
understand.
paper copies.
We charge for.
Which is not even answering.
So
You charge for your records? I thought we paid taxes for that.
So,
Well, actually,
okay,
we do pay taxes for a lot
who's
of
in
these,
charge?
but we do charge for
Gotta be-
them.
there gotta be
Jill or
You charge for all grandma
charge
requests?
well, we
Okay,
have
let's add that to my
Yes.
records request. I would like to know what the fee schedule is.
Chief Butcher, who's over
Okay.
corrections.
That's what I wanted, Butcher, but
Yeah,
you said he's not
he's
here.
not
Okay,
available.
because I went out there, you have over 12 cars that do not have a front license plate.
Oh, I remember you were talking about that before.
Yeah, and the thing that bothers me is you guys set an example. And that's not a good example. Your cars are parked right in the sheriff area. You know, no license plate whatsoever on the vehicles. And I told Butcher about it. He says, well, I'm not concerned with anybody else's
Okay,
car.
and you're-
And I said,
you want
no,
me to leave that
you have
note
to
then?
set an example.
Yes.
Okay?
And you're
I'm
not
gonna
setting
have
it.
you go
Now, I
ahead,
know January
You'll
1st,
sign
they don't
this,
need
I'll
one.
date it for you.
But
once
this
you
is
sign
what
it.
my
Is
people,
that okay?
if you read the comments, they don't like that. Because people have gotten tickets right here by this sheriff department.
Are you elected?
Yeah, they're not,
Yeah.
it's a secondary.
Yeah, and that's the hand that shakes the most.
Look,
Go figure.
there's a thing that
I'm sorry for
officers
your
don't use
shake.
today. It's called
Yeah,
officer
it's
discretion.
just severe essential tremors
An
progressive.
officer
Some don't
can,
allow that as much and some do. I don't know what ours
but an-
is.
Pretty
an
soon I'll
officer
have to be
discretion,
fed.
You just tell the
Okay.
person, hey,
I've got what your request
doing
here
10 miles over
is.
the hour. They don't come
And,
up and say, you know, in California, they passed a
You
law.
won't give me a phone number,
You
so
cannot ask
if,
them,
if we have any questions, we
why
will
he's
email
pulling
you.
That's against the law. They
And
have
when
to
the
tell you
record
right
is
up front.
prepared,
And
you will
that
email me.
creates.
Yeah, can you tell me, read back to me what the email address is?
I have
Admitting guilt.
the Vigilance
Which you should be
Committee, so
doing.
THEVIGILANCE.
it's more cordial for the person being pulled over.
COMMITTEE 1864
Like when you're asked, where you coming from? Well, I'm coming from
Right.
my mom's house. How's
Right.
that? Yeah, exactly.
see.
But that's what they're taught.
And you have 10 business days.
From the day that we received
So
this,
now-
Right.
I am
Can you
receiving
give
at
me
this
a
Cops
timestamped
don't use
and date stamped
discretion.
with
They
your
can pull
signature
you
on
over
that
and
time. You want me
copy?
to make a copy? Because I'm
Yes.
gonna
We're
put
not
on
cash
here.
cows, the citizens. They work for us and yet they're penalizing us. Yeah.
However, not to
However
cut you
what?
off.
You want me to copy that for you?
Yes, please.
Okay.
No, no, I'm not talking.
Thank you.
about-
I wasn't here yesterday and I am so backed up on trying to catch up on what I missed
Go
yesterday.
for it. Go whatever you gotta
Is there
do.
anything else I can help you with?
I like a large pepperoni pizza and a large big bill. Yeah,
No pepperoni.
yeah,
Oh,
okay,
no.
yeah.
Cheese
for me.
and veggies,
No,
yeah.
No,
Pepperoni,
no, that's a woman's.
On my
pizza.
grandkids.
That's
Grandkids
it, yeah.
love the pepperoni.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm not walking off on you.
Yeah, you
I
know,
am so
why
far
does it
behind.
take 4
My
months?
grandson broke my nose
Yeah.
Sunday night.
So I'm gonna put you on the spot with the question since you work here.
Yeah.
How long is a complaint supposed to take?
We have legally up to 10 days.
Really?
We can
Good.
file
How about
longer.
4 months?
All right, there's your copy.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's gonna be 10 days.
Nice doing business with you, Susan.
Nothing. You guys.
And
can
you
tell
have a
me,
wonderful rest of your day.
I've
Don't
seen
work
a
too
lot
hard.
of people on
I'll do
government
my
agencies.
level best.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Lori, okay, don't say your last name.
Oh, I won't.
Oh, hi, Susan.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Have a wonderful day.
You too.
Latest thing I'm working on.
Okay, so there was no notice of an ADA coordinator in here.
You know, I was arrested.
So they are not compliant with the
It's on my side.
Americans with Disabilities Act.
I didn't do anything. I was filming, and I had a guy put his hands on me.
That's
and
their
I
bus
said,
schedule.
"Get your fucking hands off me!" And then he shadowed my camera and blocked it. You can't do that. And then
Right.
he detained me, and he didn't know why he detained me.
So this is
No, yeah, no, I'm a police officer.
Sheriff Administration, Kelly
Look at the date of
Sparks,
this complaint.
Sheriff
You're only supposed to
Arnold
do 2 days.
Butcher, Chief Deputy, Taylor West, Chief Deputy, Andrew Obald,
That's a complaint.
Chief Deputy.
Well, nobody's done anything about it. You want to know why?
Fringes.
I had over 12 cars on
Secured area.
the sheriff area that isn't a front license.
There you go. Restricted area. Utah Defender.
Well, I'm glad that you did, but it's called writing the ticket, and then they have to make the ticket check. If it's right out there.
All right. Do they have any seats in there? Yeah.
Well, understanding and having action taking place are two different things. Susan, you know, I made an apology on my channel that you're a good person not to call or whatever. Sure, they call all over. I tell them to be respectful. And I'm saying it now, if you call, come in, Susan, don't give her a hard time, be respectful. And I'm saying that in front of you. You're a good person. No. No. Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm supposed to get a reply back. Look at the look at the date. I want those people to be held accountable to have their license plates put on the front of their car, and it wasn't done. And it's still going on. Let me just say this. I can go out in your parking lot right now. I can take you out there and at least minimum 12 cars in your designated area has no license. Okay, so you need to have Butcher and Sparks, is that his name? Your chief? Yeah, you need to have them take action. So let me tell you what my complaint is right now. I'm a citizen. I live in Davis County. It's called being cordial. Now I can come in here, you know, you've always been cordial. Always. Even when I dug in my heels and got mad at you. Okay, but I come back and I apologize. Okay? So the point that I'm trying to make here today with you is it's called being cordial. Let me know what you're going to do about it. And as far as I'm concerned, and everybody that's going to be watching this, you're going to get more phone calls. I can't help that. But there's no cordiality. There should have been somebody that wrote me back and said we're taking care of it. Just you telling me that's not enough. I know. And what we're doing here is showing that the leadership, Butcher and Sparks, don't give a crap about citizens getting a ticket. I mean, giving them tickets, that's what they're showing us. I'm telling you right up front, but it's okay for them. It's like, what's for thee is not for me. Yeah. And so this is why people hate law enforcement. I have a son, I don't even talk to him anymore because of the Farmington incident. Now I'm going to make a recommendation to you and everybody watching this video. I have a 2.5-hour video on the assassination of Chase Allen, which was done by the Farmington police. You know that he was shot in the back of the head, point blank range by Kyle Carey, one of their officers. You know they don't have one picture of a gun in his hand. Do you know they planted a gun? Do you know that they said the gun was on the seat, on the floorboard, over by the transmission? It's all lies. And you can see where the police attempted to black out stuff and failed at blacking it out. The assassination shot's never shown in Eric Johnson's Little Dog and Pony Show. So I'm just saying that because I would like you to look at that. And I'm reminding my viewers that I'm a bulldog. I'm not going to give up on that. And you know, nobody wants to reinvestigate. And I hate Troy Rollins over here. He's a stupid son of a bitch. And then John Carl Lanchowski has Chase Allen arrested in the courtroom with no warrant. I was told that by the sheriffs. They arrested him. There was 5 of them in there. And they go, where's the warrant? They didn't have a warrant. And then let me, but I want to show you how dirty our government is. It's just not license plates. Then I write a letter to Utah Judicial, No, they said that the reason why he was arrested because he had a warrant. Yeah. And then they said, okay, where's the warrant? He goes, I don't have it. He lied. So I wrote Utah Judicial Conduct Commission, and they said they came to see my evidence. They've never seen my evidence that I have in my house. They lied. They covered it up. That's what we have a bed of Mormons, which I'm LDS, who comply, get along. It's a great place for thieves and corrupt people to come into and do whatever they want. I'm sorry, it just is. And it's just like I could bitch about why doesn't my church have soup kitchens down in Salt Lake City? Not one damn kitchen. Catholic Church opens up their cathedral for the homeless to come in, and my church doesn't do squat. And they got $800 billion in offshore accounts. I'm a member of the church. Yeah, I was a temple worker. I've submitted over 836,000 names to the temple. I believe in my faith, but I don't believe that our church is doing what they should be doing. Especially now that I'm involved in sexual trafficking by our own government of our children. And then they take the mothers and they throw them in the county jail time after time after time. And they pay them an incentive. The police department gets paid for taking kids out of the home. The DCFS, what about the kid Gavin Peterson up there in West Haven who died after this same place that got me arrested? They contact after contact, never did anything about it. Kid starved to death. How does that happen? I'm just telling you, the corruption is terrible, and it starts with license plates. I do. Yeah. I'm not asking you to verify anything I'm saying. I'm just kind of like regurgitating everything that I'm pissed off about. And this ain't going to be taken care of. And let me see something. I don't want to give you my, is that the original? Yeah, I'd like you to make your own copy, please. Thank you. So for you, Susan and I didn't hit it off the first time. She came in, I had an argument with the lady behind the window. And I said, I didn't ask for you. Who are you? Who do you think you are sticking your nose in my conversation? I mean, it's right on in one of my videos. And we didn't hit it off. Second time I came back in, she was a little different. And it was probably because of the way I addressed her. She didn't want to go through it again. But I commended her. She was nice about it. But, everything I'm trying to say up there, it's the little things that tell you that, just like with the license. I want the original, yeah. So with you standing here, here's what I want to say. Go ahead, you can slide that under. Here's what I want to say. This is Susan, okay? And she's a very nice lady. The first time I met her was not a good interaction. And it was with 2 other women, not a good interaction. I'm very self-assertive. What? I liked the gal that was here for her last day. She was excellent. And you said, I wish all of them were like her. You made that comment, stuck in my head. But I want to say this to the viewers. This is Susan. Do not call her here and give Susan a hard time. You can tell them what the hell goes on. Why do you guys think that you're privileged, that you don't have to have license plates on the front of your vehicles when it's the law? And yeah, I know that 1 January, it's not required. But here's the thing. It isn't 1 January, everybody. And they should have them on there. And the point that I'm trying to make is, it's the little things that tell you that the big things are corrupt. I'm sorry. Well, there's no apology from you because you're not doing their job, and they should be doing it in a better manner. Oh, you always do. Yeah, it's called being cordial. I mean, if I can get my car and drive all the way over here and give a complaint about something that's the law, yeah. And I'm going to tell you something else. I've written the governor 9 times, the attorney general 9 times, dipshit across here, our district.
Why is he pointing at me and saying dipshit?
DA, he's a dipshit. I've written him 3 times. I sent him a grammar request for the investigation that was done on Chase Allen. He doesn't have to because he has judicial immunity. Wait till my lawyer starts biting his ass. Because you can tell him that. That's the next place. I've got 5 federal lawsuits coming up. 5 of them. Yeah. I don't want to. I don't want to do any of it. And I use my money to help other people. Like those mothers. 13 mothers right now are in the Weber County Jail that were thrown in jail by DCFS because they want their kids, they give them a hard time. So when I went up there, watch the video, you'll see where a red hat and all these police are around me. Actually, it's on Utah Cop Watches. Utah Cop Watch. You'll see you'll see my red hat and I'm surrounded by law enforcement. And they attacked me. I was attacked. There was no probable cause. There was no reasonable articulable suspicion to detain me, to physically hit me, to attack me. And look, how old do you think I am? It ain't gonna bother me. Okay, I'm 76. Yeah. And they go taking my arms and cranking them up. And when they do that, when they put your arm behind your back and they keep pulling the arm up towards the shoulder, the hand, that tears your rotator cuff. I had 2 of them doing that to me. That's okay. I'm getting them for criminal charges, and I'm going to take them for everything they own. Ogden is not going to want, when I go up there in the future, Ogden police are going to be one of 2 ways. Let's get this guy or leave him alone. That's what's going to happen. I'm going for the deep pocket to punish him. Anyway, this is a nice person. Don't get mad at the ladies here that work here. Express your thoughts kindly. And I showed you you can Google the address of the Davis Justice Center, and I showed you the names over there with you got too many guys wearing stars. I'm sorry. You know, that's so a personal affront to me. I was in the military. So I go up there, and our bond, Sheriff Arbonne out of Weber County, he's got 5 stars on it. You know how hard it is to get 5 stars? And these guys wear them like, we can wear them too. Bull crap. That's an affront to military. No, nobody likes it. If you read my comments, nobody likes the fact that he thinks he wears. They should have sheriff on their lapel, or if they're a chief of police, you should say chief, not wearing military insignias. But Susan's a nice person. Don't give her a hard time. If she answers on the phone and says, "Hi, this is Susan," don't give her a hard time. Don't, because they're going to start calling. I know our bond up there. You know how many views I got on that? I was criticized by Eric Johnson, chief of police for Farmington. Oh, you have 100 viewers. Do you know how many views I got on the one where I chewed our bond's ass out in his own building? I got 100,000 hits so far. Yeah, because it's so excellent. I just let Heavenly Father lead the script. He would say something in my head and I would repeat it, and our bond fell right into the trap the whole way. It was so enjoyable. Thank you. I have Heavenly Father on my shoulder. Yeah. I do need that. Yeah. Thank you. Anyway, we're going to leave it here with Smiling Susan. I would like a response. I think I deserve this fine. 4 months? That's 4 months ago. After I have an interview with them out in the parking lot, you would think Butcher would have taken that by the tail. And here's the thing that really pisses me off. Over 12 cars, same way right now. Same cars. You can't talk for them, but what's that tell you? Nothing gets done. It's, the laws are for thee, not for me. Yes, because you're a good person. I do too. I have my insurance. I have everything you're supposed to do. I'm a good citizen. I pay my taxes. Yeah. Thank you. She's a very nice lady.
Yeah. Are we ready to go?
Yeah, we're ready to go.
All right. Let me go ahead and end this. We got our
What I should do is
Open
take your-
records
so you can see
request
where,
done.